Thank you. Hey, Aaron. You are now one of the established veterans, at least amongst the center back core, but we still have a lot of guys in camp and fighting for those positions. How is that competition kind of slowed down for you, at least in a way, as the veteran? How do you approach this camp or other camps differently than maybe when you did when you were, one or two caps in?
Yeah, I think for me, I don't think anything's changed in the way I approach camps. I come in with the same intensity and the same drive, just try to prove myself to the coaching staff. In terms of the competition at center back, yeah, there's so many great players in that position, young players, old players. So I'm just trying to make my claim every time I'm here.
Next will be Brian Sharetta from American Soccer Now.
Thank you, Aaron. Discuss, as one of the veterans on this team, discuss the evolution, I guess, with that you've seen from this team over the last couple of years, where it's become youthful and and there also has been a lot more competition. Discuss the mindset coming into this camp and how focused it is right now ahead of the big, with the big year that is approaching.
Yeah, I think the mindset coming into this camp is we're all looking in the now for sure. Like we want to get 2 good results during this camp, but we know that this is a huge year for us, and everything that we're doing right now is prepping us for Nations League, and then it's prepping us for Gold Cup, and then most importantly, it's prepping us for World Cup qualifiers, which is the overall end goal. So that's in our mind every day. We don't go a training session or a game without knowing that that's the end goal.
Next we'll go to Michele Giannone from Univision.
Thanks, Michael. Hi, Aaron. Going back, it's a little bit of a follow-up from the first question. You were Greg's first captain. What's your role do you see maybe players that haven't been there for a long time going to you to ask questions about what Greg wants in the field, off the field? Do you see yourself in that role inside the team? Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, definitely. I mean, if I am a veteran now, and I am one of the older guys, so if there is questions that guys have, I'm definitely accessible, and I make myself accessible. And especially guys in my position, if they're new to the camps or they're just getting started with us, I'm always talking. I'm always in their ear. I just think that the more we can all get on the same page, the better it is for our whole group. So yeah, I can definitely be one of those guys that can lend an ear and sometimes some advice if need be.
Next up, big Charles Bone from MLSsoccer.com.
Hey, Aaron, thanks for talking today. We've seen in recent months Greg has imposed a little bit more of or implemented more of a pressing system with the national team. And coming from a Red Bull system, I wondered if you could compare and contrast kind of what the two approaches and sort of tactical outlooks are like for you.
Yeah, I don't know how much I can compare the two systems, but I'll tell you what is similar is that both teams do want to win the ball back as quickly as possible, right? The more we can get on the ball, the more we can impose our will on the opponents and not let them get out of their half and almost suffocate our opponents, the better we'll be off. So I know that's a common goal with both groups right now, which makes it a little bit easier for me in terms of the pressing here because I can also do that stuff at my club. But yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things we have right now is trying to win the ball back, big time counter pressing, and yeah, just suffocating our opponents and doing all we can.
Next will be Ryan Talmadge from Goal.com.
Hey, Aaron, obviously, you look at the roster and it's pretty obvious there are only 3 guys from MLS on this team with you, Sebastian, and Kellen, and obviously you guys are in a sort of different part of your preparation than all these other guys in Europe. How do you feel fitness-wise and all that, and really how much of a confidence boost is it for you for Greg to kind of show how important you are by bringing you into this camp and kind of making that extra effort to get you in there?
Yeah, I'm not going to take it as I'm important and that's why I'm here. I don't want to lead into anything or think that I'm more important than I am. I'm just happy to be here every time I get called in. Try to come in every day with the same attitude and high intensity. I'm sorry, what was your second question?
Hang on a second, Ryan. Go ahead.
More so just sorry about this. Just, how you feel. Obviously these other guys are in a different kind of phase of their season. How are you feeling fitness-wise? Did you kind of go into these 2 games?
Yeah, definitely. These guys are coming in off, 90-minute games, and playing extremely well. Obviously, Christian just got man of the match, and Serginho just scored 2 goals, so they're definitely in a little bit of a different situation in their season right now, us being in preseason. But yeah, I feel great. I got the January camp game in, played 90 minutes there, and then had a little bit of a preseason now. I've been working hard with my club to make sure that I'm fit for this game, so I feel really good.
Next will be Matt Singer from SBI Soccer.
How's it going, Aaron? Thanks for your time. I'm curious about like your connection with John Brooks and just in general. What's it like playing with him? Are you looking forward to seeing him again?
I am, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these guys again. Some of these guys are still in quarantine. I haven't seen everyone yet, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen a lot of these guys, almost 2 years now. So looking forward to seeing John, definitely. He's amazing, man. He's so good on the ball. I love to tell people about how good his left foot is. He's truly a talent. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him, talk to him again. Just keep building on these relationships that I have when I don't get to see these guys too much.
And the last question for now comes from Gustavo Lopez from Territoria MLS.
Hey, Aaron. You've been in the club for in the national team for a few years. What has evolved the most in your game since the first cap to this one? And what is special about this group that is different from the other ones you have been participating in?
Different from this group? I'm not sure I understand that question. What is different from this group, this camp in general here compared to other camps?
Yeah.
I think for me, this is the first time I've been on at a camp where there's mainly players that are in Europe. So that's new to me, and we'll see how this camp takes shape. And like I said, I haven't seen a lot of these guys in a couple years, which is different for me as well. Usually I'm getting together with a lot of these guys, every month or 2 months, 3 months, you get to see the group again. But a lot of these guys I haven't seen since 2019. So I think that's probably the biggest difference for me this camp.
The other question was about how you've evolved as a player during your time with the national
Yeah,
team.
I think definitely throughout the tactics of Greg and playing on the ball, keeping the ball a little bit more, learning how to manipulate opponents and manipulate strikers and building from the back, breaking lines, things like that. I think my passing game and vision and then leadership has taken a big step since being here.